Hi, Mary Beth. I'm so glad you came back today. Now, I know the other day we discussed about you going through your depression. You know, you were dealing with the fact of, staying in bed, and you began to feel like, you just didn't want to face the world. And so you were dealing with previous addiction that you had. So therefore, you just wanted to stay in bed, and you were staying in bed a few days. So now tell me, how are you feeling today?
Honestly, when I left the other day, it kind of I felt a little better because I was able to sit there and tell somebody, this is what's going on. It's funny, you mentioned the depression, especially when I was still in my active addiction, and that depression during that time was like, way worse. There's like nothing that can trump that type of depression, that I had while I was still, using. This one is, like nowhere near that bad, but, it's starting to interfere with me a lot and my, my functioning and getting out and doing things, Remember that old commercial where the guy who was walking and the rain cloud kind of followed him around? And it's like every time the rain cloud got like an itch, it just like all of a sudden just dumped rain on him. And then, he took the medicine and the rain cloud went away and stuff. That's what I feel like, is like I got that little cloud. I'm able to get some sun and go out, stuff like that, but that rain cloud follows me around. And it's like, okay, guess what? I got wild hair and I feel like screwing with you. And it's like, you dump some rain. And it's like, dude, really?
So if I'm understanding correctly, it seems to me that the depression you were dealing with before, when you had the addiction, it was really hard on you.
Yes.
But because now over time you've learned how to deal with it a little bit, and you're fighting with it as far as trying to have that strength to overcome the depression, but yet you still feel like, this is a battle, this is an ongoing battle. So there's times where you have your good days, and there's times you have your bad days.
Right, and it's like, and right now, it's coming at a time when it's like, I'm not in the mood for it, and I know that sounds crazy because it's not like you're trying to order pizza or ice cream or something and you're not in the mood for it, because you're in the mood for chicken, it's just like, I'm not in the mood for it. It's like, I don't have patience to deal with it right now. I got stuff going on. I got stuff I gotta do. I got my own clients to see. I got my family, my husband. I got schoolwork. But it's just like, and now it's here and it's like, dude, really? I can honestly say my functioning is a little bit better since our first meeting, yesterday.
Okay. So now when you have these episodes of these depression, like you're saying that you don't have time for this, what is it that triggers these depressions, or can you like feel them coming on, that's drawing you into that tunnel of that depressional feeling again?
It's kind of hard to pinpoint that sometimes, because like this time, like I said, it's kind of like you feel a little under the weather, kind of like you're having like a blood day, but for me, it doesn't just go away. Like most people do, they can have that blood day and the next day it's like all peaches and cream. And for me, the past couple months, it's just been gradually getting worse, like every day, to now, I'm not functioning, and you know, it's like, it's frustrating me because I don't have time for it. I don't have time to be depressed right now, you know, so it's just, I guess I'm more frustrated than anything.
Okay. Well, I want to really dig a little deeper about that frustration concerning that depression, because it seemed like you're trying to get a handle on it, but yet you're still trying to control it, and it's aggravating you, you know, because it's like, I don't want this right now. I'm trying to move forward in my life. So I would like to go a little deeper with this, but maybe we can just work out like a plan, or like maybe a little homework assignment.
Okay.
That maybe if you can kind of like jot down just some feelings that you began to have right when you start feeling those depression, or when you start feeling that mood swing of the depression coming on. If you can kind of like write it down a little bit, and what's going on or what happened during that day, you know, and maybe, you know, therefore we can discuss it when you come for your next appointment, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I mean, that actually sounds like a pretty good plan. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, all right, and we'll try it. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you next week.
See you next time.